Hail and well met friends, Andang here for another episode of the Helm's Deep playthrough as we make our way through this awesome
Our
area
minions
Turbine
of
has
Orthanc
crafted.
are growing stronger in these lands.
Hail! I heard word of a hardy champion that had come to Intwade, and surely that must be you. I have little time for introductions, but I am Kentbert. Thane Edric sent me to patrol the road to Middlemead, but I've met some resistance. The orcs lurk all around us here, but I doubt myself seen. Middlesmead is a valuable trading post of Kingstead, and Intwade was oft host to scores of traders. As of late, none have made it to Intwade, and Edric is convinced the king's departure marked an uprising of orcs in our lands. If the trade routes are truly overrun, our situation will be dire. Patrol along the road to Middlesmead, and I will hold my position here. If you can find any sign of traders or their goods, we will need to act swiftly, or the orcs will claim it all. Alright.
We stride into
This
a
bodes
danger
ill for
we
us,
cannot
Andang.
hope to
The
overcome.
orcs cannot be allowed to lay claim to our trade routes and goods. There must be some reason for their wanton violence, and I fear that they will use the resources of our rich lands against us. Ride along the road, and slay orcs you encounter. Those near the carts have likely pillaged our goods, and they must be returned to Intwade if we hope to win this war. Yes, very good. I shall do these things. Let's go ahead and remove that one for now. Let's see, patrol the route. Yes, quite right. Alright. The road is barren, and nothing catches your eye. You've discovered wrecked carts, ransacked goods littering the edges of the road. You'd better dismount and investigate them. Good thing you're a step ahead. Amid the wreckage along the road to Middlemead, you have discovered a crate of crops from Kingstead that withstood the Uruk's assault. If more crates remain intact, such supplies would be of great value to the warriors of the Intwade in their preparation for the coming assault. Alright. Let's go ahead and save these crops then. Alright. Yes, there's another. So I should be fighting you as well. Well, that shan't be hard. Come back here. Silly. Come on, both of you. There you are. Yes, I think I have 3 of you now. 4. Oh no. This is not going well. Not going well at all. Oh goodness. Out of my way, horse. Ha! That's what you get. She'll fight all 6 right now at once. Just stand around, no worries. Not like anything bad might happen. This one. Just one of the 2. Oh, that's a quick animation, my goodness. Come on, there we go. Oh, wow, I was not paying attention to my health at all. Could have totally prevented that. No matter. His horse is still here. That's pretty awesome, actually. It's pretty awesome. No, no, no. Stop hitting me. There you go. Now you're dismounted. Now what are you gonna do, buddy? Hmm? It's not like you have a bow that you could totally shoot me with right now. That'd be too easy. There we go. Alright. Let's find the path again. Probably skipped a spot or 3. But that's okay. There's smoke up ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and take care of this one. It's very dangerous. You have recovered many of the crops pillaged by the orcs near the Intwade. With these renewed supplies, Intwade will have the rations necessary to hold through the impending assault. Alright, all sorts of XP there. Known to the Eelerlings. Very good. Alright, let me go back to this quest guy, but first I need to fight this buddy. But these guys are smart now. It seems like they're actually trying to lead you into the enemies. So you have to be a lot more careful now with mounted combat. Makes it much more challenging. Alright, 3 out of 6 covered. Now your turn, buddy. And they actually make passes with you. Like, they really improved this new enemy type. And from far away, they actually look like players when they're moving around because they have these really wide patrol areas. Like, see, he's just moving all over the place. And so that's what I love out of mounted combat with this expansion is while there hasn't really been any changes to it, this new enemy type totally changes the way that it seems to be working, and I absolutely love that. Alright, buddy, your turn is next to die. You are definitely next in line to die. Where'd your horse go, buddy? Hmm? It's gone, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, there we go. Finally. Let's go back to the patrol. Alright.
Time is short, and so is hope.
Alas, I was worried that this would be the case. I mourn for the people of Middlesmead, and I hope that such loss will not continue to visit our lands. Now then, we must form a plan, for the orcs must be dealt with, and our goods must be salvaged.
The minions of Orthon are growing stronger in these lands.
Along the road, I have seen many foes, Andang. None were greater than the orc, who guarded the stockpile of the pillaged goods. He rode atop a thickly armored steed, and bore weapons of the finest make. He has no doubt stolen these tools from our traders, caught ferrying blades of the stone deans back to Kingstead. I know not if this orc is their leader, or merely one of their mightiest, but he must be slain, if Intwade is to be prepared for the coming attack. Ride out to the stockpile along the road's edge, and slay him when you can draw his attention. Thane Edric will wish to know that this foe has been put to an end. Alright, Kinbert. We'll do that. Okay, let's see here. Let's actually head back to town and finish that line a little bit. I think I now just have to finish up the ones I got. Actually, let's go Shift M. And what's this one do? Agility. Yeah, that's probably a good thing, but I don't know. Evade rating. Yeah, let's invest in that. Defensive riding. There we go. Alright. Ah, finally reached level cap. There we go. That is good. Someone left the doors open. Well, at least there's no air conditioning at this time period. Otherwise, who knows how much they'd be wasting in the middle of a war where they're about to die. That'd be terrible. My goodness. Alright. Thane.
The White Hand is wicked.
You have lessened the blow to our lands, Andeng, if only to a small degree. With only my men and I stationed here, we will use these supplies to arm and defend Entwade. You have my thanks for bearing such a burden. You're welcome. It wasn't that bad, really. Alright, just 3 more to go. Then we can finish off this little side adventure. Alright, yes, up this way. Of course. There we are. Building up the houses. Look, there's not even a window here. What am I even... I had to carry it all the way over there. That's terrible. You should have set it closer. You idiot. Alright. Now there's one more privy to the north that we must take care of. Yes, there it is. Excuse me, cow. Oh, they burnt their crops over there. You open the door, and a chicken appears, clucking loudly, and scuttering away. Scutter, scutter. Fine. The chicken stays there, not doing anything, while the champion runs away, laughing at how the sounds the man heard were just an orc, a man, and a chicken. It's kind of dangerous having the chicken in the privy. Would not want to go in there. And the orcs, I don't know. I bet the chickens are probably more dangerous, really.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
Thank you for taking the time to do this, Andang. You brought our men more time to prepare for the coming siege in doing so. When this war has finally ended and our people can return, they can rest easy knowing that our foes do not invade their homes to any vile end. Yes. There's dwarves falling out of the sky in this place.
Hail, traveler. Are you here to help us?
Ha! I knew my ears had not deceived me. But this begets yet more troubles for Entwade. Orcs hiding in our town? Unthinkable. And as for this man you found, Thane Edric will not be pleased that one of his people was left behind, especially if they intend to stay against his orders. We must speak more of this at once. We must speak more of this once the other threats outside Entwade have been quelled. This was really a complete waste of time. I don't know why you did this, really. Alright. I wish it would not add that to the track every time. It's very distracting. Alright. We're almost to 87 already. This is going very quickly. Oh, that's a wonderful sun bouncing off the top of the shield there. That's one thing they absolutely nailed, are the vistas. This orc shall not stand a chance. Hail, orc atop the armored steed, rise. Whoa, buddy. I was not ready for you. Well, you know. I'll just fight you in normal hand-to-hand combat. Get off your horse, or are you scared, orc? Yes. Ride away. Be scared. See what I care. He's coming for a fast pass now. Oh, evaded. Good for you. Parried. You just can't hit me. Today is not your day. Is this all you can conjure? Quite embarrassing, really. You call yourself an orc, but you are not. Not even close to an orc, really. That is a long sword. Look at the size of that sword. A very short axe. That's probably why the sword looks so long. There we go. That was nothing. Yeah, you'd think they'd want me to take the horses back, but anyway. No matter. Now that's impressive that you can see it. Used to you would not, that'd pop in later. You could not see that far away. And especially the building on the hill there. That is impressive. Very, very impressive. Alright. Time to speak with the Thane. Let him know that I've completed his tasks. And we can prepare for the assault.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
This Uruk has harried my people for weeks now. And I am glad to hear he finally met his end. The supplies he and his ilk had been keeping from my people can now be recovered, and we can redouble our efforts to prepare the Wade. Yes.
The enemy must be punished for encroaching upon our lands.
Few could deny the effort you put forth, Andeng. My men and I are grateful for what you have done to aid us in preparing for the White Hand's next assault. Without the king's aid, we were ill prepared for such a task. But, should the Wade hold, he and I shall have words upon his return. Come then, we must talk of what is to come, and what is to be done with this man you have found. Yes, of course.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
You have done much to aid me and the people of Entwade, Andeng. My men and I will continue to ready the town for the White Hand's return, but there remains little left to do. Now, as for the man you found hiding in town, while he cleverly evaded my men, he will still need to rejoin with the others in Aldberg. The roads can be traveled in numbers, but I would not send him south alone. Not in these times. If you would, travel south with Aldmen, and bring him to rejoin with Leiflad and the others. Very well. That is what we shall do.
It is a sad thing to watch your lands die.
Surely the Thane cannot be serious. The White Hand will return with their forces bolstered soon enough, and when the time comes, we must be prepared to defend Entwade. I was trained in the art of swordplay by my father before his passing, as were my brothers before they travelled to aid the king. Certainly, I can be of more use to the Thane here than I would be inside the walls of Aldburg. One man cannot tend to the farms in the absence of our people, so what other purpose have I not, if not to defend the land of the king? I beg you, Handing, speak with the Thane on my behalf. Edric needs every abled man he can spare, and I stand ready to fight for the raid. You really had no reason coming out here except for secrecy. That was a complete waste of time. Go back inside, you fool.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
What madness is this? I have little time to ready our forces, and he seeks to delay us even further with such a bold declarations. I knew well his father and his skill with the blade, but this man has always been a croffer, and though his hands be worn from his labours in the wade, he is ill-equipped to battle against the orcs and the ilk. I doubt not that he means well, but we do not have time to prepare him. Edric sits in his chair and looks over your shoulder. Did you hear me, Engelman? I shall not hear such a plea, and though I apologize, you will find safety in Aldburg. Andang will bring you to reunite with Leiflad and the others, and that will be the end of it.
It's a sad
Thane
thing
Edric is
to
a
watch
brave
your
man,
lands die.
but he can fly into a rage like no other I have known. We will travel south then, but I shall not merely watch these conflicts unfold in my land. Before we depart, I wish to arm myself. If I cannot protect the Thane and the Entwade, his people shall be safe behind my shield. Let us look about the town for a sword and shield, and then we shall be on our way. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. When we return, we will find this guy a sword and shield and head south to see what is ahead of us. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll be finally heading to aid Aldburg, I assume, as that has been a request by many, as we have seen. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon. PVMP and dang, subscribe.